It's early in the morning. You might hear some background noise with some construction going on. So we're always doing work to the shop. This is no different now. What do we got going on right now? We got an HVAC, brand new HVAC system that's going in with a dehumidifier. So we're trying to keep it cool and dry for you guys in the summer so you can stay here a little bit longer. You probably hear some saws, hear some drills going. We're hopefully gonna redo the complete floor of the store. So the whole thing is gonna be completely redone. So we'll show you that in a little while, but we're here right now in our new plant pond situation here. So these are all plants that are great for ponds. A lot of bog plants, which you can grow where the roots are in the water, and then most of the leaves and the rhizomes are outside of it. We got some floating plants. We got some water hyacinth, water lettuce. We even have some water lilies. So yeah, right now it's starting to warm up in Sacramento. So what that means for us is pond season. So this is the time to come by, get some plants for your pond. So come by and see the selection that we have in here. Last time you guys were here, we were just kind of setting up the forest. Now it's completely set up. A little foggy with the atomizer and the Nimbus mister here. But as you can see, it's completely stocked up now. Anubias, Bucephalandra, some crypts on the bottom here. So actually a really, really cool setup that's worked out really well. It's a good transition between immersed plants and submersed plants. So right now at this point in time, these plants are getting soaked with water. So once they go into fully aquatic, we feel like that's a perfect transitional time for them. And then as you can see as well on this side, we have some more plants and you can see that they're transitioning extremely well. Anubias, if you guys didn't know, are grown immersed when they're overseas. So you think you're getting them fully aquatic, but most of the time they grow easier, faster outside because they get natural sunlight, the CO2. So for like business purposes, that's the quickest way to get the plants out. But for us, we want it in water. So again, you can put it, Anubias can be grown out of the water with a lot of humidity or all the way in the water too. So we've been really pleased with the Ultim Nature Systems Foresta system here. Just restocking the Seachem Title 55. We carry this in the store and on our online shop, depotpet.shop. If you cannot visit the store, we can ship it to your home or your business, depotpet.shop. Title 55s are on there, check it out. The drill is always nice. Have you guys ever wondered what we feed in the store? Our preferred food here is actually the Reef nutrition food made by Reed Mariculture. Is the TDO pellets. We actually feed this for all our fish. So that means freshwater, saltwater, goldfish. It's a universal food. Why we like this food a lot, it doesn't cause any really bloating. So a lot of fish can digest it. It helps with the coloration. And I don't know if you guys have saltwater fish, but if you didn't know, saltwater fish eating pellets is not the most ideal. They usually don't go after it, but they go after this pellet here because I think it has some Chroma boost in it, which is, I don't know, sometimes they're just really attracted to it. In the wild, they're just naturally grazing, eating whatever shrimp and things like that in the wild, but when they come into captivity, have a really tough time. But this is finally, we found a food. We get it in big 1 kilo bags. So you see the guys walking around. That's what we feed. We have anything from extra small to medium to large. So all those pellets are great depending on whatever fish that you have. We store ours in the fridge to preserve the hardness of the pellet. It stays softer and it stays fresher. So that's why we put it in the fridge. You don't have to, but that's what we do here. A suggestion if you have room and you don't mind having some fish food with your regular people food in there. So yeah, great food. And we also carry a lot of live food. If you guys didn't know, live black worms, live brine shrimp, and then we also do night crawlers, red worms, and then all the reptile stuff, the mealworm, superworms, we have that. Occasionally we'll have Daphnia too. That one's kind of when the batch is going well, and then we have minnows, goldfish, guppies, all that stuff. So we have a lot of different types of food, so I'm sure we can cater to whatever your fish needs. As you guys know, we're super infamous with our flooring here with the flames in the ground. You probably wonder why there was flames on the ground. This used to be a Harley Davidson dealership, so we kept it when we moved in here Ideally, we probably should have switched it, but when we moved in here, it was in pretty good shape. But just over the years and just a lot of foot traffic, we get plenty of water on the ground, that kind of decomposes it. We've been trying to look for a solution because we had epoxy since we've been here. But as you guys can see, just over time, it's just kind of just worn down. But we dealt with a lot of contractors and a lot of different things to try to figure out a solution here. With all the live animals here, we never wanted to put that type of flooring because we have to grind it up, and then the epoxy and then the coating, the odor might disrupt the livestock. So no one could ever give us a guarantee that nothing would happen first. So we would never want to jeopardize that. But we finally figured out a solution, hopefully. As you can see, Jeff and my dad are working on it right now, cutting it. We're flooring contractors on the side too, if you believe. No, you don't want to hire us for this, but as you see, he's figuring it out. But we're working on it. It's a cool pattern. We're big car guys, like we talked about before. This is one of our buddies showed us this in his shop, and you see Obsessed Garage and all those type of YouTubers, we see it. So yeah, we tried to put it in there. Cool pattern. If you look at it at different angles, it gives us, it's about a 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch raised drainage tile. So it's still gonna let the water, we're gonna spill water. It's still gonna let the water go through. It's a little softer on the feet, so a little bit more comfortable for customers. So hopefully this is a good new addition. Hopefully by the time you guys come in here, we'll be completely done with this, and the whole shop, actually we're doing the whole store. The whole store is gonna be this. Excuse the mess that we got going on, but I wanted to show you guys the new houseplant display. So we got all the houseplants here that we actually handpicked ourselves. And then we have a brand new live paludarium here with morning geckos. We got a waterfall, we got a fogger. The tank is cycling right now. Nothing's perfect, to be honest with you. We did this whole thing, filled it with water, tested it, worked well, and then we realized there was a little imperfection of the silicone, and it leaked a little bit. So we couldn't get another one because it's all done, but we redid it. It's good now, it's sealed up. So it's working great now. But on the bottom we'll have substrate, we'll have like plants, and like I said, we'll have fish and different things in there going. But this is a fun setup. It looks really, really cool. And then like I was telling you, we have live plants now. So anyone that wants to put it in their paludarium, vivarium, bioactive setup, we got plants for you. If you don't have that and you just wanted house plants, that is a new department that we're opening up here. So again, fish, reptile, and then we transition to house plants because then we kind of cater to even more customers. So look for that, look for new varieties. We're constantly getting new stuff in, we'll get more supplies. So this is the beginning of hopefully another area for Aquarium, Reptile, maybe Plant Depot, you never know. So that's coming here shortly. So come by and check out all the new stuff we got going on here. So this is the paludarium that we chose. This is the 36 by 18 by 36 inch tall that we put on display in our house plant section here. It gives a lot of area for water because it gives about 20 gallons of water for fish. So you can have a nice selection of fish down here, but also gives you a huge viewing area, which we really like. 36 inches tall, like I said earlier, so you're able to build a big background for it. So you get the best of both worlds. So that's why we chose this one. If you do choose to get this tank, I would highly encourage bringing a truck or SUV. We tried to put this in anybody's car. It's just super awkward, just as how tall it is. But just word of advice, if you come by, truck, SUV, we'll load it, no problem. But if you're trying to fit in a small car, it's probably not gonna work. But check this one out, it's a cool tank. All right, it's a busy day. I gotta get back, make sure they're doing their jobs, make sure the HVAC guys are getting us cooled down, start working on the floor. We got shipments to deal with. So we got a busy day ahead of us. Make sure you subscribe to our channel, like this video, comment below. Tell us what you wanna see. Tell us if you wanna see a whole video of what the whole store looks like when it's done. But I gotta go back. I'll see you guys on the next one.